Well, howdy do, everyone, on this lovely Tuesday, January 28th, 2020. I am your hostess with the mostest. Oh, I wish I was. Not feeling it today, but I'm here. And we're going to talk about Elementor stuff today. Welcome, welcome. I think I have one visitor watching. Welcome. So yeah, we're here and we're going to talk about Elementor. If I look sleepy, I had one of those nights. That's just, we're just going to have to get over that. Puffy, looks like I haven't slept in 3 days. It's okay. I'm all right. I slept, but yeah, I should have stayed in bed. But I'm here. Hey, I'm here for you and your educational Elementor needs. Alrighty. So, as I was preparing, hey, thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. We are going to talk about something that just flashed across my radar screen right before I came live. I got an email because I'm on someone's email list. And I find this gentleman who teaches Elementor. Love you, Imran, but it's not you. It is someone else. It is a guy by the name of Reno. You know Reno. He lives with pixels. And so I got an email and it said that he has a new video out. Hold on just a second. Let me hit pause. Ooh, hey there. So he's got a new a video. Hello, let's get it together here. He's got a new video that says that Elementor's default 1140 pixels doesn't work, and here's why. Here's Imran and his, oops, sorry, hit the wrong button. Imran and his cute face. Now, I love you, Reno, and if you happen to see my video, I'm looking at your hair, man. It reminds me of something. And it's the glasses, and also because I feel like you're an old soul too. But there was, and I'm sorry, it just flashed in, when I saw your video this morning, it flashed in my head. Hey everybody, everybody's popping in today. Your hair and just your charisma, it doesn't really necessarily flash with the character on television, a cartoony character. But if any of you out there, it's an American show, maybe you watched it. I don't watch it because it's not my bag. But you know, when a TV show becomes and I'm going to get to it, I'm keeping you in suspense. But when a TV show, which was made for adults, but made in a way that children would watch it, it kind of crosses boundaries, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I fear for those people who were parents at the time this show came out. Y'all maybe know what I'm already leaning to. Look at him. Look at him hard. Look at his hair. He reminds me of, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'll let y'all ruminate on that one a while. And let me see if I can find a picture. Because what I'm looking at and what pops in my head is this. Let me look it up. Hold on. Hey everybody, I'll greet you in the chat here in just a second. Okay. What's his name? There he is. Okay. I don't know why. But this picture, hold on, let me get it. All right, hold on. I got to set this up because I don't want to show everything else. Okay, just give me a second. We're going to do this. Let me do, okay, I need to do a screen share. Okay, let me just do, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we are. I need to go in preview mode. Y'all, I'm going to set this up so you understand what I'm talking about. I have to do this because I just feel like I have to. Because I like Reno enough to have fun with him. Okay, so I'm going to hit preview. So you don't see what I'm seeing. Okay, good. So that I can go here and you don't see that. Okay, let me do a screen share. I don't know why that when I look at him, I see this character. I'm setting it up. I'm going to greet everybody in the chat here in just a second. Okay, hold on. All right, let me click this and go here and go here. I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay, and let me make this bigger. Okay, there. All right. Now, I need to view the other window. Y'all, it just takes a village to raise a YouTube channel. Where's program? There it is. Okay, you're still seeing this. All right. So let me get out of preview mode. I don't know if it's going to, yeah, it'll switch to that next scene. Let me go here. Okay. So this is, let me get out of preview mode. So this, okay, so I don't know why. I don't know why. This scene here reminds me of this. I don't know what it is about his character. It reminds me, oh man, I messed it up. Hold on, this one. It reminds me of Grandpa Simpson on The Simpsons. I don't know what it is with his hair and the way he coiffed it, but, oh, gee whiz. Hold on. I got to switch back to the other scene. See, this is so difficult running a show when you're trying to, I don't know what it is, but he reminds me of Grandpa Simpson. Enough with that. Enough with that. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, so I got to catch up with the chat. I had to say that. But anyway, y'all need to see his video, and I will grab the link, share, and copy, and I'll put it in the chat for all of y'all. Because I only watched half of it, and the man's a genius. I'm sorry, but the man is a genius. Because when Elementor came out, I was thinking about the same thing. I was thinking about, okay, so if we have 1140, if that's as big as the content is in Elementor, how much is half? How much is a third? Because in my mind, I wanted to make sure that if I made images, that I could make images fit the half and the third, knowing what that pixel value was, and have some sort of go-to template that I could say, oh, okay, I'm only filling half the screen. I need this many pixels for that size of an image. And I would have a template ready, and I'd throw the image in the template, export it, and boom, Bob's your uncle. You would have the right pixel width, height, and dimensions of half of an Elementor content width, a third of the content width, or whatever. So he goes through all of that, giving you the pixel value. Now, we know that when we work in Elementor, we work with other, devices. And we want that as a percentage so that it will scale properly. So maybe in the second half of the video he goes through that. So that's what's on my mind, is if we do make it a pixel width, how does that translate to containers that are inherently percentage widths? See, we need to do a recalculation, and maybe that's in the second half and I haven't watched it all. Okay, catching up with the chat. Hey, everybody. Pixta's here. Imran's here. Love it, love it, love it. Melissa's here. Pixta. Imran. George is in the house. And we're all here so far. Indapre is here. Yes, we're all here. The gang's all here. Now I'll read your text. Now I said hello to everybody. Yep, watching. Okay, that's good. Hey, let me tell you something, Imran. I'm on my phone in the morning too, because it's 7 o'clock. I roll over, I say hello to the day, and then I grab my phone and turn you on. On my phone, yes, turn you on my phone. And yeah, my brain just went somewhere for a second there. Turn on my phone, you're there. And so I'm texting, and that's why I have a hard time doing the at names, because on iPhone, Apple, come on, let's do the Google dance here and let us be able to search the names and pre-fill them in, because that's why I have a hard usually I just say, hey, whoever you are in the chat on Imran's channel. And Melissa's here. Hello. Pixta's seen the video from Reno. Okay, hello. Okay, is there a way to force a product ID when adding a single product template? I would know. I'm a shy gal to the WooCommerce. I'm not. That's not my bag of tricks. Yes. So I actually took Reno's course. He had an XD course, and because I love XD and so does he, so I took his XD course. Highly recommend it if XD is going to be one of the tools you want to use. Gotta slow down, gotta disconnect. My mouth wants to run faster than my brain today. Okay, grounding. So let's check the chat. Let me keep up with it. Good to see you again, Indepreet. Good to see you. Okay, now somebody wanted to know about Z-index today. Since somebody asked, wanted me to show. Yep, Melissa's with me. She's up at 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and she turns on Web Squadron on YouTube. Alrighty, okay. All right, so let's go help a fellow Elementor. All right, let me get my scene ready. All right, let me close this. So I'm going to enjoy watching the second half. And I watched it very quickly, as in, like, my show's coming up. I have to get prepared. All right. Oh, boy, I am just not connected today. Please tell me I updated all my plugins. Yes, I did. Okay. Go back to pages. I'm coming. I promise I'm coming, y'all. Let's go to the home page. Whoop, whoop. So, there we are. Somebody wanted to know about Z-index today. Oh, look at all these lovely things that I've created. Okay. All right, I'm going to get rid of this because of the fact that we need a blank slate. And that's a copy and paste from previous in the week. We don't need to do that. Boop. Did I save that? Hold on just a second. Oh, we got the... Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a problem. Watch this. We have the spinning wheel of doom over here. Right there. Woo! It's a spinning and a spinning. You want to know what you do with that? How do you fix that problem? I'll show you. You close the page, number one. Don't sit there and wait on it, because you'll be here till the end of time. The page is stuck. How do you unstick it? You close the page. Even if you've had changes, just leave it. It don't matter. And then, pay attention. Right-click, open in a new tab. Look up here, right here. The tab, you can't see the tab. Sorry, I cut them off. Wait until the tab loads and it stops spinning, because the tab itself up there is going to be spinning. Wait until the tab stops spinning, that it is loaded in the background. Let me turn off my pointer. And then, voila, we don't have the spinning wheel of doom in the widgets panel. And then your page goes back to the way it was, which is okay. And I'll just delete all this stuff. Bloop, 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 bloop. All this stuff was from Unlimited Elements last week. Excuse me. Yes, go back and watch last week's video on unlimited elements and the doubly plugin, and you shall see all that wonderful loveliness. Okay, let me make sure. I think I saved this as a template. Let me go Command E. Command E. It's an error, JavaScript error. Thank you, George. Open your console. Okay, well, I solve it the old-fashioned way. Close the page and reload it. Okay, that trick only works if you don't have conflicts. Okay, well, I don't know what the conflict was, but I just refreshed the page. And 99% of the time, that problem goes away. Why? Because I am conscious about the plugins I use. So, yes. All right, so what am I looking for? SAV? Yep, Save Templates. That's where I want to go. Command, click in a new tab. And let me make sure that this thing that I created, because I made it, coffee tap, is not there. Okay, so I'm just going to save that section because I like it. And I created it with Oh Boy's hovernator, where you can hover over one thing and something else happens. Check it out. Oh Boy for Elementor. Oh Boy steroids for Elementor. Lovely, lovely plugin. I don't want to delete it. I want to save it as a template. So I'm going to call it hover other thing. I don't know what to call it. I'm having one of those days where words are just not coming. And I'm going to save that. Hover other thing. Okay, coffee tab, single post. Okay, good. Lovely. Now we'll just delete it. And we'll save the page. Let me check up. People are chitty-chatting, and I'm not keeping up with you. Hard refresh. Yes. Do we know, boys and girls, what the hard refresh is? It is something, something, something on a Windows and something, something, something on a Mac. Command-Shift-R in the Chrome browser. And I always say it all the time because it's just one of those keyboard shortcuts you need to know. Okay. Okay, so Imran and George are still having a conversation because Imran's still working on a project. Yes, I always open my pages in a new tab so that I always have my dashboard open and accessible. Rock on. Yes. Okay, let's continue. Now, someone on Imran's channel this morning was talking about Z-index and wanted to understand it because they were having a problem. Okay, so let's see here. What are we going to do? Let's go to an image. I don't know if I'm using... Okay, I'm using sections and columns. Okay, so let's just choose an image. Oh, look at all these wonderful and lovely cartoons. All right, I really didn't need that, but that's okay. Hey, we'll use it. We will use it. We'll use it. We'll put some Z-index going on in this picture. Hey, Mia's here. Welcome, Mia. Welcome, welcome. Brave. Have I used the Brave? Brave browser. I think I've used Brave for a period of time. It's a Chromium browser too. Yes. Okay. Alrighty, so we've got an image on the screen, and there was a person who said they would stop by and needed a Z-index tutorial. So, hey, I'm here to help you out to understand Z-index. Okay. And we're going to do a little bit of, what do you call it? Absolute positioning at the same time, because Z-index and absolute positioning kind of go hand in hand. So what I'll do is I'll just come in here and I will grab another image and I'll drop it below. And I will choose an image, and let's choose the lion. I don't even know how big the lion is. I'm having clicking problems today. All right, so there's the lion, and the lion is great big huge. So let us help this lion not be so large. First of all, I want to know there's the lion. Hold on just a second. What just happened? I'm not sure. Let me go back and choose this image. What are you? Are you an SVG? Yes, you are. That's why you're an SVG. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Did I put two of them in there? No. Okay. Isn't that interesting? When you click on the Style tab, it goes to its original size. Otherwise, as an image, it fills the box. That's crazy. I don't ask. I just click, and it goes to a regular size. Okay, yep, Pixta and all of them are trying to fix Imran's problem. So, hey, Mia. Alrighty, so z-index. Right now, the image and the lion are in block level elements. They don't sit side by side. We're not working flexbox. So if we wanted the lion to be on top of the image, we have to take the lion and make the lion an absolutely positioned item. We don't have to, but that's one way to do it. If you wanted the lion just over top of the image just a little bit, then what we could do, which is very simple, we can come to advanced. We can go to margin and turn it off. Whoo, hey, lion, you're big. And I'm going to put a negative margin on the top of the lion. You know what, lion? You're lying to me because I know how big you are. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make you a pixel width. Let's just make you a pixel width, not 7, because that's T90. Let's give you about 70 pixels. Let's give you 70. That's a good round number. Okay. Let's update that. So let's just say that's how big the lion is. Now, if we just wanted to overlap the lion on top of the image, sorry, y'all, I know this is a basic video, but y'all are talking amongst yourselves anyway. So all we have to do in here, because I teach basics, so this may be baby basics for you and you may not appreciate it. But anyway, I'm going to make a negative margin on the lion, and the lion then covers the image because it's the stacking order. The image came before the lion. But if we wanted, for whatever reason, we wanted to make the lion peek out underneath, below, and have the image on top. Hold on, which way am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so let's put the lion, let's just cover up the lion's forehead with the image. This is where z-index comes in. And that's right here. So it's best to set the z-index of both items so that you know how to control both of them. But the higher, okay, so here's the image down here. This is the lion. The lion is on top. If we wanted to switch their stacking order, you would make the image have a higher number than the lion. So if I just come into the picture here, the image, and I edit the image and I go to advanced and I say z-index, I'm just going to say 10. If I even just put 1 in there, it goes above the lion. If I go 10, if I go 100, it's going to be above the lion. If I decide that I want to add another image, and we're just going to have all kinds of things all over the place, I'm going to drop a, come on puppy, get in there. I want to go below the lion. There it is. And let's just choose the image, and we'll just choose this ram. And the ram is great big huge, and so we're going to make the width be pixels in 70 because that's how big the lion was. And you know, then we're kind of getting crazy because we have to go even more pixels above to get to the bottom of the image. This is where advanced. Well, you do go in the advanced tab to get to the position which is absolute. So if I hit absolute for the ram, it seems as though the ram disappears. But if you look, the ram is right there. He's in behind. Why? because the image has a 100 z-index, which means it's going to be on top of everything. All right. So what I do is I use values in the multiples of 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my image, and I'm going to go to advanced, and I'm going to put the z-index of the image to 5. So z-index, I'm going to assume this, that everything has 0 unless otherwise changed. And so if we go to the RAM, which I'm going to have to inspect with the navigator, which is this one right here, if I go to the RAM, there's a z-index. If I say 10, the RAM is going to be on top of the image because I gave it a higher z-index value, even though it's absolutely positioned, which I can now put at the bottom, or I can put at the left, horizontal. Oh, it's, why is it not moving over there? Because it's centered. Why is it centered? I don't know. Let's go over here. There we are. But if we go to the advanced features, we can change the offset. We can move the RAM around when we're in absolute positioning. Now, if you are doing this, whoop, let's just go over here. Come on, puppy, go up. Go higher. Well, put it to the top. There we go. Okay. So here's where the problem lies. When you start to go into, come on, brain, you're here. When you start to go into different device sizes, things start to monkey around. Let's make the RAM just a little bit bigger. Am I working with the RAM? Yes, I am. Let's make the RAM bigger. Woo! All right. So let me absolutely position it in a weird place, not left and right. Let's just put it right here. Okay. And if I hit update, you will have to reassess where the lion is, the RAM is when you go to different responsive sizes. Because see, now the RAM's in the center, whereas when it was on the desktop, it was in this empty space over here. So you have to kind of monkey with when you go to other sizes. See, we're going to have to take the RAM and move the RAM over here. And then if we go to mobile, we're going to have to move the RAM over here. And we're going to have to make the RAM smaller because he's too big. And there you go. Now you have somewhat of an semblance of it staying close to the same place. Oh, hey. Oh, sorry. Hey, hold on. Okay, no, wait a minute. Did I not? Okay, the dog barked the whole entire time. I'm sorry. I thought I hit the... Did I not mute it, or did I hit it too many times? I apologize. But that's the life of living with a dog. So, Hey, chill. Chill out. Lie down. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, you're going to hear noise. I have lawn helpers today. So, yeah. All right, let me just focus myself. Okay, and let me go back and check the chat so I can ground myself. Code snippets. Okay. Y'all are just helping each other in the chat, and I love that. You're here, and thank you. Okay, Jimmy's here. He was in a phone call, but now you're here. Thank you. George to the rescue. Okay. Okay, Melissa's asking what kind of dog. Gigi is the size of a beagle, but looks like a golden retriever. She's a cutie patootie. Oh, but yes, she is. She is. I'll show you a picture of her. That's going to take a hot minute. Why? Because it just is. I'll just show you her on my phone. How about that? Let me find a photo of Gigi. She is a cutie patootie. Why am I... There's lots of photos of fish and alpacas. Because I love animals. You would think that I would have pictures of my dog all the time. Okay, there she is, but that's not a good photo. Okay, we're coming. Lots and lots of fish. Lots and lots of alpacas. Oh, here's a good one of her. Let me get that. Let me get the screen out of there. There she is. That's what she does when she looks up at me. She has those little bat ears. She's a cutie patootie. She has a hard story. She's a special needs dog. Her beginnings were on the street, and she was the only one that the rescue group, she was the only puppy in the group, excluding the mother as well, was the only puppy they could get from the litter. And I don't know whether it was a traumatic experience or what, but Gigi has seizures. And Gigi came to me through someone else in my neighborhood. So a woman in the neighborhood, I think she had a tragedy in her life or something, and wanted to fill the hole in her soul with a pet. And this woman was always a cat person. I think the cat died. I think that was the trigger. The cat died, and then she decided she wanted to do a dog. And my spidey senses tells me that she knew that the dog had seizures, and she knew the dog was from a rescue group. And she didn't want to tell the rescue group that the dog had seizures, and she kept it as a secret. And so she came to me knowing I'm a dog person and said, it's not a fit. It's not a fit for me. I'm just not a dog person. And she said, I really don't want to, tell the rescue group, but if you're willing to take the dog, which I was, because she was so cute. She was 6 months old. I said, yeah, I'll take the dog. She said, well, here's the phone number of the agency, the rescue agency. Talk to them. So then I had to go through like major hoops, and I don't know if they did a background check on me. I don't remember. All I know was it was a painful experience to take on this dog. But my spidey senses were telling me something about, why is she dumping this dog on me? About 6 weeks later, after going through the hoops and getting Gigi, she had a seizure. I've never seen a creature well, actually, I take that back. I did have seen a human being have a seizure before. It's not a pretty thing. And so when Gigi had her seizure, I didn't know what was going on. And so, because the first time I saw a being have a seizure, I just blocked it out. Well, when her seizures kept coming more frequently, I couldn't block it out. So at any rate, it was a long process of a couple of months because she kept breaking through the medication. So you just keep changing medication and adding a pill here, adding a couple of milligrams there. So we finally got the right concoction, as I like to call it, so that she doesn't have seizures anymore. And she's been seizure-free for at least 6 years. So whenever her prescriptions come up, I freak out because it's like, I don't want her to have a seizure. So there. So that's Gigi's story. She has 4 pills in the morning and 4 pills at night, and we've done that for 6+ years. It's just something you do because let me tell you something. Y'all, she's the best dog I have ever had. I've had good dogs now, but I've never had a dog so attuned to me. So since the pandemic, if I get up in the morning and I put on my clothes and I have breakfast and come into my office and do my work, she follows me in my office and she just chills out like she is right now. But if I take a shower and she hears the hairdryer, I mean, it's not like I take a shower every 5th day. No. But if I use the hairdryer, when I take a shower and I use the hairdryer, she knows I'm going out. She knows I'm getting ready to go out. Because otherwise I will not dry my hair. I'll just let it air dry. I'll sit in the house and let it do its thing. But when she hears that hairdryer, she knows I'm going out. And she will go get in her crate. When I leave the house, it's just what I do. I keep animals safe from themselves because if they get into something, then, that's on me because I didn't get it out of their reach or I didn't train them well. But at any rate, I have crate trained my animals that when I leave the house, they go in the crate for their own safety. So they don't hop on the couch and eat a pillow because I've fostered animals that ate my rug. And it was a rug that, it was actually carpet. It was a Berber. So when they pulled a string, it went zzz all the way across the room. Yeah. And so I crate animals so that they don't hurt themselves and destroy my property. But Gigi's a good girl. I have accidentally forgotten. I knew that she was in her crate, but I didn't go and shut the door when I left. And she's wandering around the house and she's fine. But at any rate, let's stop talking about dogs and let's talk about Elementor. Sorry for the squirrel moment, but someone asked a question and I went down the path, down into the hole of the squirrel. So thank you. That is the story of Gigi. Pixta, I'm sorry about the passing of your dog 1 year and a day ago. It hurts the soul when a dog passes. Yes, it does. And in fact, Gigi had a bigger sister, from a sister from another mister. It wasn't her biological sister. Her sister, when I got Gigi, her name was Karma. And Karma was my first pit bull. And I know what people think about pit bulls. And I basically, I was a dog trainer. I have since gotten out of that. But I trained myself because I love dogs all my life. And when I first, actually it wasn't me that found him, it was my mother. My mother was up in age and she was getting to the point where she couldn't do her daily activities and TV was her thing. And so she knew that I loved dogs. And so she's like, have you seen this guy on TV that does amazing things with dogs? And I said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And so finally she said, his name is Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer. And so my mom got me tuned into the dog whisperer. And so just everything that I heard he say about energy and connection and being a pack leader, I already kind of knew, but I wanted to know more. Sorry, this is a talk about dogs today. But anyway, I'll get around to the point. So I actually took Cesar Millan's in-home study course. And I mean, the notebook was about this thick of all of his training materials. So I took his course and I passed it. And then I had to take 10 hours of community service in a shelter system. For 10 hours. What just happened? Did something just show up on the screen? Something showed up. Something disappeared. What's going on? Are there people hitting buttons? Something wackadoodle happened. Anyway. So yeah, I did the 10 hours, and it's amazing. With my sensitivities, when I walk into a shelter system, I don't go to sadness. I can go to a place where I'm gonna get choked up. Where I am there to help. I'm not there to hear the stories. I'm not there to be sad. I'm there to lift up and help. And I just can, it's almost like an army mentality. It's like we don't go there with our minds. We go to the place of being in leadership to help these dogs out of fear and out of their behavioral problems. Look, I change. You can hear it in my voice. I go to that place where I'm not going to feed another animal who doesn't understand the situation in them even more sadness and fear. I cannot do that. And so I just go to that militaristic place where, come on, buddy, I'm going to put you on a leash and I'm going to guide you out of your fear. So that's just where I go. And so, and this is what's really sad. I can get myself up and out of that sad mentality, and I don't hear screams and I don't see sad faces. What bothered me so much was the other volunteers. Because the volunteers would stay there. They would say, "Oh, Trixie hasn't been adopted. She's been here for 47 days. Somebody has to do something." That's what bothered me. And that's what all of the volunteers did. They were there because of their own internal wounds, that they wanted to save an animal, but they were saving it with the wrong mental, emotional energy. And that it is, I was like, listen, why don't I just go home and foster animals in my own home and lead them out of their fear? And so I couldn't do the shelter system because everybody who was a volunteer cried every time they said, "Oh, I cry when I get at home." I can't do that anymore. So that's why I quit. I quit because of the other volunteers that couldn't get out of their own sadness. So, okay, bye, George. Yep, we'll stop talking about dogs and stuff. People are dropping like flies. Okay, sorry about that. But, okay, I'm out of the dogs. We're back to, let's talk Elementor. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, appreciate that. Yes, I hit mute on a particular screen, and it remembers when you hit mute. Oopsie. Yep, thank you. Yes, I did. We're back. I can see the VU meter moving. I know what happened. I was on this screen, I hit mute, I changed scenes, then you heard the dog barking. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Yep, okay. Got to figure that out. All right, we're back. All righty. What are we going to talk about, boys and girls? What are we going to talk about? Because if I don't talk about dogs, I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously. Oh, goodness. Let's stay on the Elementor topic today. Yes. Plugins. All right, hold on. Let's go back here. Boop. Why don't I just do this? Let me switch scenes. Okay, there we go. Let me open up. Let's go to Ellie Design Bits and continue to work on that. And let me look up something. Where did I save that? Oh, I saved it over here. Okay, I need to go check this. I'm coming right back. I just have to do this. We gotta log in. Okay, and we're gonna log in there, and then we have to go Fort Knox. Got to get into Fort Knox. Got to scroll to the bottom of the 50 things. Okay. Oh, I typed it wrong. Dadgummit. Let it switch to the new number. Is that right? Go. All right, now we're loading. Now we're loading. And here we are. Okay, let me close this. Oh, look, we have plugins that need to be updated. Hold on just a second. Gotta fix that. Gotta go update. How is everybody doing today? Let's talk about you. Can anyone tell me where the option to make an Elementor pop-up have some transparency? I will help you with that right now. I will show you. I will show you. I will show you. Yes, here we go. We are gonna show you how that's done. So let's go to templates and pop-ups. Okay, let's create our first new pop-up. What are we going to call it? Test Poppy. All right. Create template. All right. We are not going to choose a template. We're going to do it all by our lovely selves. So if I go to down at the bottom, right down here, pencil, settings, boop. And the pop-up settings are right here. So when you have the pop-up open, you have pop-up settings, which are from the cogwheel at the bottom. And so let's say, for example, I want, let's see, where are the background settings? Preview settings. Let's go to the style. Let's go to the background type. And let's go to the color. Bloop. And let's go dark purple, but let's go transparency. Is that how we do it, boys and girls? I think that's how we do it. Let's just try this pop-up. Let's, instead of purple, because that's not like a really good color, let's do this. Give me 100%. Oh, stop with the thing. I'm going to go white, and then I'm going to do 50%. I think it's 80. Isn't 80 50%? Yes. That's the hexadecimal value for 50%. I think 80 is 50. Pop-up settings are accessed through the video. Right there. Here's your big... Please note, pop-up settings are accessed via the settings icon in the bottom menu. Okay, so let's go here and let's put, all right, and then wait, we need to go back because I need to size the width is 640, height is fit to content. No, I want it to be custom, and I want it to be VH Let's just put 50% VH right there. Boop, okay. And I'm going to make the content inside this thing. Hello, come back, Popup. Help me. Go back to the settings. Top center. I want the to be in the center. And I'm going to take the text. I'm going to put it in the center. I'm going to force it into the center. Bloop. And let's change the text. And text color, text typography. Let's go typography. And let's go Poppins. And let's go big. And let's go bold. Okay. And yeah, so let's just have fun with this. Let's just have fun. Let's go image. Let's drag an image in there. Let's put that lion in there. Oops, don't have the lion. Oh, darn. Okay, we'll just put a logo. How about that? All right, and okay, we're going to save that and publish that. All right, where do I want it to happen? I want a trigger. On click. One click, okay? That's what we're going to do. When I click on something, it's going to open up. Okay, that's the condition I want to happen. All right, there we go. Triggers. Where do you want your template to display? Set the condition. Add a condition. Entire site? No, I want it on a singular page. All singular. What page am I on? I think I'm on the home page. No, this is just a pop-up. I only want it to happen on the front page. Okay, that's what we want to have happen. I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to hit next. I don't want any advanced rules, so we're done. All right, our pop-up is live, but we haven't triggered it yet. So I'm going to get out of the pop-up. I'm going to close this test poppy. See, you can see right up here, we know we're in the template because we named it test poppy. So we're still in the because we can see it on the screen. So I'm just going to close it because it's saved. And guess what? Don't you just love it? Love, love, love it. Hold on, let me hit Command-Shift-T. Okay, there we are. All right. I closed the entire site. Okay. What happened here? Where are we? I don't know. What just happened? I don't know. Let's go back to the dashboard. Okay. There's Test Poppy. There it is. Okay, we're good. All right. Let me just close that other tab. Okay. Just a moment while I set myself up. Open in a new tab. Boop, over here. Okay. All right. So let's go to Pages, All Pages, right-click, open in new tab. Here we go. We're cooking with gas now. We're going to go to the home page, right-click, open in new tab. Okay. I told the pop-up I wanted to show up on the home page and when I clicked on something. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to have fun with this. This is not what you would normally do, but this is just the way we're going to make it happen. I'm going to put a button here. It's going to be ugly, and you're just going to have to get over it. Okay. Let me go to Advanced, and let me give a margin. Top 20, bottom 20. This is going to be our trigger. So when I right-click on it and edit the button, and I go to Content, and I click this dynamic tags, I'm going to say Action Pop-Up. And I'm going to click the wrench, and it's going to say Open a pop-up. Which pop-up would you like to? I'm going to say P-O-P-P. Test Poppy. There it is. Okay, so when I click that button, Test Poppy's going to pop up. Update. Okay. And it's going to have a transparent background. It may not look good on a white page, but we'll just make sure, we'll just check to see if that actually worked. Okay, so now I'm going to hit preview. So when I click this button, let's all cross our fingers and hold our breath and chant a mantra and hope it works. Yep, there it is, and it's 50% see-through. So I hope that tutorial helped you. I mean, we can go back and change this 50% modular, the modal look. We can change that. That's not a problem because that does look hideous. So let's go back and fix that. So what we do is we go back to our pages and we go to templates, pop-ups, right-click, open in new tab. We go to all of our pop-ups and we're going to go test puppy, open. All right, we need to set the settings for this pop-up. Center, custom height, width, vertical overlay. General settings, hold on. There's a way you can, preview settings. There is a style thing where you can choose how much overlay there is. Yes, right here. You can make it some or none at all, or block the entire page. So if you don't want the modal at all, you can make it 0 or turn it off. And we can change the size of the close button right there. Woo, let's make it bigger. Update. Okay, so when we go back to our home page, and we've got a vertical scroll here. I don't understand that, but I'm sure there's some code we can turn that off with. Let me Command-Shift-R, refresh the page. And we'll hit click. And there it is, 50%. The text is not on the inside, but the background is 50% see-through. Uh-oh, it's not working. Pixta, I'm so sorry. Instead of a color fill PG, maybe it works when you use a transparent image. I don't know the case and what he's using. That is weird. That is quite bizarre. Usually when I build something and it doesn't work, for whatever reason, I literally delete it and start again. And for whatever reason, there may have been a glitch in the system or bleh, the code burped or farted and it just didn't work. So when I worked at the web agency for 6 months, you're like, girl, why'd you work at a web agency for only 6 months? There was a story, but that we won't go into. I'll save that for another day. You can ask me on another day. But usually when we built something and we were getting extremely weird, bizarro things, it was between the other web developer and I, we just were like, I just built it, it worked. Why is it not working for you? I don't know. Delete it and do it again. Pixta, are you building a pop-out menu? Also, speaking of pop-out menus, I have heard that a pop-up menu, which is the craze these days, on desktop, from what I have heard through the grapevine, and if some of you SEO experts out there can confirm this, that a pop-up menu is bad for SEO because it's not necessarily on the page, in the DOM structure. Is that true or not? I think that is a true case. because it's stuffed inside of a pop-up that is displayed only when triggered. So it not necessarily would be in the SEO. It's not a structure that Google and its bots can actually see. So your menu structure is not going to be in the SEO-ness of a page. I wouldn't know because honey, I put text on a page and that's the best I can do. That voodoo stuff that is SEO, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Melissa, yeah. It makes sense. It does. It does. It does. And you know what? I'm going to pull out that little tutorial I did and I'm going to put it on as a video tutorial. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so there it is. It only works there because if I put another button on the page, I can make it a link and go somewhere else. Yep, yep, yep. Alrighty. So yeah, let's go to Ellie Design Bits for the next 30 minutes. I will stay on track and I will stay on topic. Yes, the pop-up gets loaded. Where is everyone? What do you mean, where is everyone? We're here with you, Pixta, in the chat. Hamburger icon is the trigger. Oh, well, we can do that too. I will go in here and I will go to icon and I will drop an icon in there. I will go to the icon and I will say HAMB. Oh, not a real hamburger. Lines? What is the actual? Nope. What's that thing called? It's not the alignment. Oh, you're going to make me search for it. What is the technical icon name for the hamburger menu? I don't remember. We're just going to have to go searching for it, unless someone can drop it in the chat. Let's go searching. What is the name of the hamburger 3-lined icon? It's called bars, right there. Bars, bars, bars. Remember bars to find the hamburger menu. Symbol, bars. Okay, subconscious. Grab onto that one and don't forget. Okay, so we'll put the bars in there and I'll hit insert. And I will make them white because you cannot see them on a red background. Here we go. Primary color, white. Do I have white? Yes, I have white. There it is. And we will make it smaller. There. And then we go to advanced. Nope, we don't. We go back to content. And we go to the dynamic tags. And we come down here to pop-up. And we say, what pop-up? With the wrench. We want to open a pop-up. And we click in here. And I don't remember what I called it. And it was Poppy something. P-O-P-P. Test Poppy. Okay. Test Poppy is going to be opened with the hamburger icon. So we will go back to here, close that. Guess what? It broke. Hard refresh. There it is. Okay. And there it is again. It can be a button. It can be a icon. It can be a link. It can be a link. It can be whatever you want it to be. So we'll come in here and we'll drop a text editor in there. Boop. And we're going to highlight some text right here. Going to go boop. This may not work. Yeah, see, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, a link won't work. Is this new? I haven't seen this before. Is this new in 6? Because this is new. URL destination. No search terms or an existing test. Poppy. P-O-P-P-Y. See, it's not going to show up. Because it's it's WordPress. WordPress doesn't understand Elementor. I'm sure there's a way you can link it with text, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, Catherine, you don't know how to do something. Mine is a Lottie animated hamburger. Oh, how cute. Well, let's have fun with that. Let's just go down that little road. Let's go Lottie. Lottie animation. Lottie, Lottie, Lottie files. Let's recreate that. Let's help Pixta. Search for hamburger. Brugger? What's a hamburger? Hamburger. An animated hamburger. Oh, I like this one right here. Is this one you got? Or is it a regular hamburger with the thing? With this? There's all kinds of animated hamburgers. See, my brain went to hamburger because I'm a 5-year-old. Sign up to continue. I have an account. You're probably going to make me sign in to get a hamburger. Okay. All right, we're going to grab this one just because we're fun. Okay, download. Zip, archive, GIF, animated GIF, customize, MP4. Lottie Jason. Okay, we're going to get Lottie Jason. Oh, you stink. You're going to make me sign in. Okay, we'll sign in. Sign in. Where's sign in? Facebook, no. Google, no. Do I have? Yes, I have a password. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me log in. And there, and log in. Okay, now we're in. Boop. Okay. Search for animations. HAMBURGER. Boop. All right, we're going to grab this one. Make me sign in. Download. Lottie Jason. Hamburger on the desktop. And we're going to hit save. Boop. Okay. All right, close that. Close that. All right. So now we need to go back to the dashboard and we need to load that Lottie. Okay, y'all, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've loaded a Lottie in here. Lottie, Lottie, Lottie. How do you load a Lottie? Media. Library. Do you just load it as a Lottie? No, because we have Lottie. Hold on. Lottie, 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 Lottie-da. I know how to do this. Yes, I do. It's a, yeah, it's a, I got it. Bing, 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 came online. You didn't tell me. I saw, my own brain helped. Okay, here we go. Test Poppy. Okay, so what we do is we come in here to all our widgets. Ding, 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 ding. And we search for Lottie. L-O-T-T. Right there. Ding, dong. I'm all right. Okay, click the media icon to upload the file. Click the media icon. This one? Yes. Select files. Here we go. I'm cooking with gas now, boys and girls. There it is, JSON. Hit open. Boop, there it is. Insert media. La 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 la. There it is. I don't do this every day. So that's why it was a little bit of a challenge. I had to remind myself. Let's go to the style. How do I, let's do this. Edit the Lottie. Let's go to advanced. Let's go to width and inline. Having a little problem with the width of the Lottie. Let's go pixel. Ooh, loady-loo. Loady-loo. Okay, hold on. Let's take this out. And let's take this out. And is it going to take us... Oops, I hit the wrong button. I don't want you that big. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, let's make it at least as big as that one. Okay, good. Update. Okay. Uh-oh, sorry. I'm not watching the 93875. I closed the window. Hold on, let's see. Yep, I'm already logged in. Okay. Hamburger. Is that like a code number? 93875. Uh-huh. Somebody walking and somebody loving on a dog. Okay, well, I don't know what number that is, so we'll go back to the Lottie. Lottie, 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 Lottie. And we'll hit refresh. Let's see. I think there is a way. Hold on. Click on the Lottie. Content. Okay. There is a way for the settings. Yes. You can loop how many times you want it to loop. Playback speed at a certain speed. We'll just put that back to 1. And start point, end point. How many times you want it to loop. Start point, end point, lazy load, render SVG. Trigger. How many? Yeah, there's Lottie here. Isn't there a way you can say continuously loop or... There it is, right there, loop. It'll continuously loop. How many times? We're going to do it 3 times. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, there we go. I knew there was a way you could control it. We're going to hit update. And now, with the Lottie, we're going to custom URL. Look, look, look. Custom URL. Dynamic tag. And we'll go to the pop-up. We'll click the wrench. Which one? I finally remembered the name, which is Test Poppy. There it is. Bloop. And we'll hit update. And then we will go to the page and hit a hard refresh, Command-Shift-R or Control-Shift-R on Windows. 1, 2, 3. Stop. And then we can click, and then our pop-up. And, here's an idea that we'll close the show with. And it may take 15 to 20 minutes to do this, so don't leave just yet. I feel like not having an X and having the Lottie in there as the closing of the Let's see if we can do that, boys and girls. Because I like challenges. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go back to this. And we're going to go back to the pop-up. Okay, let's see where we can change the close button. Can we change the close button? We can have it inside or outside, normal, hover, color, background color. Can you turn it off? No. Interesting. But we can. Hold on just a second. This is where the nerd's starting to check something out here. Hold on, right click, inspect. What is your name? Your name is an I class of E icon close. So I just inspected the page. E icon close. Hold on, let me get this. So it's in a div called dialog close button, and it's an I with a class of E icon close. Interesting. All right. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this, boys and girls. Why? Just because I feel sassy. I'm in a sassy kind of mood today. All right. Let me write that down because you know I have a squirrel syndrome. I have squirrel brain. I can't remember things that I just looked at. Okay, pen and paper. Here we go. I'm going to remember dialog dash close dash button, which is wrapped inside a div. Okay, so that's a div. But what if, okay, so the I tag is the E icon close, but the div wraps around the I, so if I hid the dialog close button, it would hide the I too. Yes, okay. So what I'm going to try to do is put a different icon in there. Hide that one and then put a different one in there and see if I can position it in there. Just because I feel sassy. Okay, here we go. All right, go back to test Poppy. All right, so what we need to do is go to advanced. We need to go to custom CSS, and we need to look for dot dialog. Is that how you spell dialog? Yes. Close, C-L-O-S-E, dash button. This is advanced, boys and girls. This is advanced because I'm writing code. Display, none. Didn't disappear. Okay. Let's hit update. How about we do, nope, not that, this. There we go. I knew it was too, the very item it needed to hide, display I. I knew something wasn't right. Dialog close button, I, display none. Boom, it's gone. Okay, update. All right, now I'm feeling sassy. All right, are we still in edit mode? Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop in a Lottie, which I can't find, L-O-T-T. I want to put that thing in there and use it as the icon to close. Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's huge. Pixels. Okay, it's really small. Let's go 30. Okay. Max width 30. Okay. It's tiny. Make it bigger. 40. You just being a Let's go 100. What's up with that? Click on it. Because sometimes you have to click and do. It's not getting any bigger. Oh, because I have a max width. Ding dong, turn that off. There we go. Now we're talking. Don't ever use the max width. You'll limit yourself. 70. Oh, my Lord, 700. Look out. Okay. Okay, can we, I think we can, go to advanced and go to the end. Yes, and we can margin it. Margin. Negative. Nope, that's not working. Okay, we're going to have to z-index that puppy. I mean, not z-index it. We're going to have to move it. Move it. Are y'all having fun with this? Y'all having fun with this? I got 4 people still here. All right. Okay. Just checking the chat. Okay, so what we need to do. Order. Start. Nope, that's not working. Size. Position. Here we go. We're just going to do absolute. Ooh, baby doll, where'd you go? Turn that off. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here and there. Why is it not going? Oh, because you dropped it inside of the container. That's why you're having a problem. It's in the send. Yep. So we need to offset it. Most definitely. Whoa, come back here. Okay. Okay, go up, puppy. There we go. All right, now the next question is, we'll hit update. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, but if it works. Okay, so what do we do next? Well, we need to go to this Lottie. Let's edit the Lottie content. How do you give it a... See, that would be like, what you call it, stuff that I don't know. That would be JavaScript. Yeah, see, I don't even like talking about it. How would we get that to work? How would we get that to work? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's go backwards a bit. Go back to custom CSS. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Now I don't remember where it was. Was it the container? Nope. Go to the pop-up. Advanced. Custom CSS. There it is. Okay. Let's turn that back on just for a second. And go back to advanced. Can you change? Open by selector. Look, open by selector, but there's no close. Prevent closing on delay. Show close button after seconds. Automatically close after a certain amount of seconds. But there is no thing that says close button. Here we go, inside. You can't change the close button because they want you to keep it universal symbol of close. Settings, layout, width, position, overlay. Should I hide the overlay? Close button. Well, you can turn it off completely, but then how are you going to close it? Because I can't tell the Lottie to close. General settings, status, preview settings, and then you can load dynamic content. Okay, so obviously I am just jumped ahead of the gun and there are no settings because I don't know JavaScript. Period, amen, never to understand it. Okay, I'm just clicking around now. So you can't change the pop-up of the close button. Because if you do, then you're going to have to know JavaScript in order to do what you want to do. But so that answers that question, doesn't it, boys and girls? It does, it does. Hold on, go back to the settings. Close button, turn it on. Okay, go into here. Delete the Lottie, and we just have to keep it as an X. Darn, I thought I could be smart. But my smartness foiled me because you can't do it. Darn. Darn. You can. Pixta, what? Now go to the start endpoints of the Lottie animation, 50 and 100%, I think. Okay, I'm listening to you and I'm watching you, Pixta. I'm here for you. So start again. What do you want me to do? I'll just take a break and wait for you to chit-chat. Step number 1, Pixta, what do I do? Yes, it's a 10-second delay, so I don't get inundated and freak out. And see the comments go flying by so fast. Alrighty, I'm waiting, Pixta. Put the Lottie back in place. You betcha. Let's see here. Let me go back to history. We don't have to recreate the wheel, boys and girls. We just have to go to history. I'm going to click on history. See, the last thing I did was remove the Lottie. I'm going to go back one step. And the Lottie is there again. It's like rolling back a backup, isn't it? Ooh, if you didn't know that was there, yep. Your history is your friend. Okay, so I'm back with you. Disable the original close button. Nah, disable it with the slide or just remove it from the frame, as I did with CSS code. I think you mean you want me to right click. Hold on, I'm stuck. I'm lost. Help me, help you. Go back. Okay. Turn off the close button. It is off. The Lottie is in place. Step 3. Okay, original close button is disabled. Step 2. With the switch button. Yes, I did. We're there. Close button with the switch has been activated. 3. Open general settings. General settings. As you can tell, I don't mess with pop-ups too often. I only know the basics. General settings are open. Waiting for your next command. Step 4. We are in a holding pattern. Please wait while we load more information so that you may continue with this tutorial. You like my airline stewardess voice? Thank you for flying with Elefante Airlines. Elefante Budget Airlines, where we are with you in the air and in the room. Select Lottie and Legend. Do. I actually have a funny thing. That which I just gave you a tidbit of, Elefante Airlines, where we are with you in the air. I did a video with a, what's the thing called? One of those face overlays, snap thing. And I had a whole script. And I have not had the courage to show you my my brief acting job. Very brief, non-professional. I even covered my face up. Please select the Lottie. Okay. Lottie is in edit mode. So yeah, I actually recorded something, and I don't know, I just don't have enough. It's a joke. It's funny. And it's a joke at me. Stay on topic. Because I have a problem with staying on topic. The Lottie is selected, waiting for your next step. So yes, I may show it soon. Okay, so I've selected the Lottie. Layout, padding, width, align to self, order. Under the Content tab. Okay, sorry, I'm in advance. We're in the Content. Source, media file. External file? No, it's a media file. We've already connected the Lottie source. We've got the JSON file. We've got alignment, caption. There it is. Is that it? The custom URL? I think I'm stepping ahead. I'm jumping ahead of you, Pixta. There it is. Nope, that's a pop-up. Hold on. Wait. Settings. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Link custom URL. None. You didn't say the link. That's opening it. Settings. Trigger. Viewport. Look. On click, on hover, scroll, none. Custom URL. Oh, trigger. Custom URL. Where's the custom URL? Play speed. Lazy load. Play speed. Dynamic tag. That's nice that they put a dynamic tag on the play speed. Don't know how or why you would use it, but there it is. I don't see where you're saying custom URL settings. I got viewport, on click, on hover, scroll, or none. I don't see anything custom URL. Set it on click as trigger. Okay. All right. Has anyone had a Lottie image that stopped functioning as shown on Lottie website where you download it? I have one that these fish moving up and down, and it seems start point 50. Start point 50. Okay, we're at start point 50. What does that mean? Reverse. Lazy load. Loop. See, this, we're getting into deep Lottie stuff. I just know how to put one on the page. So Pixta, you're doing me a favor. Yes, you are. Okay. Go up to the Lottie. Like Lottie. Oh, go up to the Lottie. This Lottie. Or this Lottie. Wait. Since you have a 10-second delay. Where you had the custom URL link in the pop-up to it. Okay. Where you had the custom URL link, the pop, right here. Ooh, baby doll. Ooh, baby doll. Is this what you're talking about? But see, there's no close. Hold on. Action. There it is. Thank you, Pixta. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Okay, because it wasn't click. Okay. Pixta, thank you so much. You taught me something today. I appreciate you so much. High five. Boom. Okay. The source of the Lottie can be, okay, let me just write this down. Okay, the source of the Lottie. Okay, the Lottie. Oh, you've opened my world up. Okay, thank you, Pixta. Link Lottie. Link But what did the 50% thing, what was that all about? Let me go back to the settings. What is this? Custom height. What was this? Am I missing something? That's the pop-up settings. The layout of the pop-up. 50%. Custom height. Viewport. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Custom height. Fit to screen. Okay. All right. I'm with you with that one. Okay. No. No. Go to the Lottie. Lulu. Go to the Lottie. Go to the settings. What is the start point? That's what you had me do. Save it and test it. Okay, we'll be there in just a second. But I need to step back for a second. What do you mean the start point needed to be at 50? Can you explain that while I write my instructions down here? Let me go back to Lottie, source media file, but the link, pop-up, custom URL. The link is a custom URL. It's the close the pop-up. Yep. Okay, let me write this down so that I save this and squirrel it away. So the Lottie is link custom URL, which then you can action close pop-up. I have to write it down, otherwise it doesn't get in my brain. I'm a multisensory person that it has to go in the subconscious so that I can grasp it later. Okay. The explanation of the 50% is easy. The animation starts with the bars at 50%. It's an X. Then at 100, the bars again. But I had it loop 3 times. I don't understand. Well, we'll just look at it. I'm going to hit update and we're going to go take a look at it because I have to see it to understand it. All right, so we're going to go here. And we're going to hit a hard free red. Yep. All right, so there it went 3 times. All right, so I'm going to click it. And there is the Lottie. And it's an X. It has not animated. Interesting. Interesting. And it closes. I have learned something from the wise master, Pixta. Oh, take off the loop. Okay, hold on, let's go back. Test puppy. Okay, right click, edit Lottie. Settings. Loop is off. Loop is off. So basically what you're saying is that the Lottie is an animation. And what we're doing with the settings here, because the animation is a hamburger and then it's an X. So if you move through the animation 50%, it will be already at the X. It will be at the X animation where it stays there. Am I correct, Pixta? That's why it's an X. It animates on click. It didn't animate on click. I'll hit a hard refresh. It animates here. This is just the button there. This is just on the page. I put the Lottie inside the pop-up. See that it doesn't animate. It's already passed through 50% of the animation. I'm assuming, because if I click it, gone. You don't see any animation. Oh, okay. This one. Well, I set it to animate. There was a reason why I had that one. I wanted it to capture the eye. Edit Lottie. Settings. Yes, I intentionally made it play 3 times. to catch the eye that there was something there. But yes, I can turn it off here too. Yeah, see, I've turned it on here, but let me hit update real quick. But when I go back here and hard refresh the page, yes, the Lottie here is animating. I wanted it to do that. But with what you said, this is not animating because it's off. But it doesn't even animate when I click it because it's already been told, click, close the pop-up. But if we wanted it to animate, let's go there. Let's go back. Go to test puppy. Play speed, blah, 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 blah. Start point. Let's go back here. Start point 0. Update. But we have to hit no loop. Trigger on click. Link timeout. Milliseconds. Trigger on click. Well, see, it's not even gonna animate anyway because it's not loopy. Hold on, let me hit here. Let's try this one more time. Refresh. And yep, that's fine. Yeah, but you're good right here. And then if we click here, it's not animating. Okay, 0, 50. Gotcha. I gotcha. Test puppy. 0 to 50. Okay, update. And let me go here and hit hard refresh. You're teaching me something, Pixta. You didn't know you were teaching the teacher today. Click. Link timeout, 250 milliseconds. Okay, link timeout. 250. Okay. Update. Pixta knows about lotties and pop-ups. And he is teaching the teacher today. Okay, let's hit this. Hard refresh. Yes, I know you're there. Not happening. Okay, go back to test puppy. Link time out. 250 milliseconds. Are you changing the wrong button? I tried to adjust. Well, see, I'm wanting this one to animate. The one that's inside the pop-up. But it's not animating. I want it to loop once. Oh, you're a ding-dong. Turn it on and tell it one time, girlfriend. Turn the timeout off. Or just delete it. Have you lost your mind, girlfriend? Yes, you have. You have lost your mind. Now it's going to work. Now it's going to work because you've used your brain. All right, Command-Shift-R. Here we go. All right, click. But it's not. It's supposed to animate one time. But it's not. Have I missed something? Go back to test puppy. Y'all have gotten off topic. Y'all got, there's squirrels running around the chat room right now. I'm playing with y'all. Oh, I'm playing with y'all. Redirect to link after selected timeout. Redirect to link. I don't think I need a timeout. Loop. One time, yes. But it's not working. Okay, gotcha. Both triggers are correct. All right. Yep. Oh, not that. R. Well, now it's back to that. But it's not looping. Well, at least we got this far. Thank you, Pixta. I appreciate your help in, yes, you can have a Lottie, and yes, you can click it to close. But there's some other stuff that needs to be done there. Very interesting. Play speed is a dynamic tag. Never thought you would want a dynamic tag for the play speed, but interesting. There it is. So, that was fun today, wasn't it, boys and girls? We all learned something, and so did I. So did I. I learned something about pop-ups and lotties. And thanks to Pixta. Okay, you gonna email me? All right, do you have my email address? It is info@EleWebDev.com. There's a form here. I'll just do it. I'll put it in the chitty chat right here. info@EleWebDev.com. Boop. Write me there. Oh, Atif is here. Oh, you've missed so much fun today. I talked about dogs for a half an hour. No worries at all. We had fun with Lotties. You can watch the replay. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad that you made it. Okay, you're in luck, Atif, because sorry, tomato is in my brain today. We are waiting for Pixta to give me something about working with lotties and pop-ups today. Someone asked about making a pop-up a 50% transparency. We did that. That was fun. And then I had the ingenious thought, can you make the Lottie the close button in a pop-up? And Pixta has been helpful today, very helpful. Yes, you were. In attempting to get a Lottie as a close button inside of a pop-up. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's not animating right, but not sure why. So, that's what we had fun with today. And I need to check my email. Yes, I do. All right, so let me go check, see if the email has come through. Okay, yes. Eddie Werner, if you're still here, I apologize. You have to be a member in my channel for 2 days before you can chat. Why? Because I don't want trolls just hopping in on any day and just thinking they can go blah, 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 blah at any time. So, if you're still watching, Eddie, that's why. It's a safety precaution, and I don't want riffraff in my YouTube channel. It's not appreciated. Gotta keep it out. Yep. So let me just respond to Eddie. Oops, respond. Reply. Eddie with an EDY. Yes, Eddie. I am sorry about the 48-hour block. Oops, can't spell. Hour block. I try to keep trolls out. Doing drive-bys. I will be back on live. What's today? Tuesday? Thursday. Just for you. Oops. Okay, there we go. Boop. Okay, I responded to Eddie. Let me go back to my... There we go. Yep. Check anybody else emailed me anytime soon. No. Hey. Everybody's here. Hey, somebody else is new here because my number went from 4 to 5. Oops, they left. They left. So, yesterday was a tough day for me. At the farm. Do I have a farm? No. But I do volunteer at a farm. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's covered up. Don't you all freak out? It's like, where'd my phone go? It was here just a second ago, and you put a piece of paper on top of it. So let me send you a photo of the fun I had yesterday. Well, why don't I just show you from my phone and stop all that mishmash of sending it to myself. Let's see, which one's better? I like this one. Yes, I do wear glasses to see at a distance. So, yes. So this is me at the farm. Let me get the... And that is an alpaca. And that was... Her name is Serenade. And Serenade was being very curious. She got her face all up in my face. And you see me holding the phone out. She was very curious about the phone, too. Where's that photo? Boop, boop. Right here. Hold on. Boop. Oop. Oh, dadgum. There we go. Black background. She was sniffing and smelling it. So that's what I do in my real life. Once a week, I volunteer at the alpaca farm. We feed all 47 of them. We give all 47 of them hay in their buckets. We water them. We fill up their troughs and their water buckets. So I start at 7:30 and I don't leave until 12:30. Yes, it's 5 hours of wonderful fun and exhaustion. Uh-oh, somebody had a grandma. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Melissa. Oh, here comes the email. There we go. Oh, you gave me screenshots too. Okay, Pixta, you are on it. You are on it like jam on a piece of toast. Okay, so let's go back and fix this. All right. Okay, let me look at these pictures. You must set the pop-up trigger this way. Upload Exxon. Okay, Exxon. JSON. Okay, so I'm going by the first circle. Okay, blah, 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 blah. That is there. Okay, the JSON file is there. Then, here, why don't I just share my screen with you? Okay, so here's what Pixta sent me. You must set the pop-up trigger this way. Okay, hamburger menu JSON, it's there. Check, check. Okay. Link, custom URL. Custom URL, check. Okay, let's go back. Pop-up, open pop-up. But the pop-up's already open, boo-boo. Main nav pop-up. What? Okay. Okay, I think we're having a communication problem. Because this is, you're doing something different. On click, start point, end point. Edit Lottie, link, pop-up, close pop-up. Don't show again. Trigger, edit Lottie. Okay, wait a minute. We've got two. Okay, wait a minute. So you're talking about, okay, hold on. I think I got where you're coming from. All right, so let's go here and let's hit hard refresh. All right, so here's the Lottie. It's doing its Lottie thing. But where I'm having a concern. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You put me in YouTube's algorithm that people like my channel, they will promote it more. Appreciate that. Okay, open pop-up. Okay, all these. Okay. Trigger. Okay, so what I'm looking at right here, this main nav pop-up template, action, pop-up, link. 8, thank you. Love the thumbs up. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Okay. Because it looks like in your instructions here, let me get rid of the pointer, you're saying something about another pop-up, because it's working, and I'm with you, that I have set this to be a pop-up. That works. But then this Lottie, have we got the, does the Lottie not know which Lottie it is? Because I put it in there twice. Is it? No, because they've got two separate settings, because this one doesn't even animate. Oh, goodness. You have two, TO or TWO, Lottie buttons. The first two screenshots referring to the trigger for the pop-up. Okay. First two screenshots refer to the trigger. I see, says the blind man. I see, says the blind man. Okay, gotcha. Okay, go to here. Okay, edit Lottie. Okay, so you're talking about this and this for the one on the page, not in the pop-up. Uh-huh. I hope that's right. Oh, you're not bad at explaining it. You're all right. Okay, so I need to go back to the page. The home page. There we are. Okay, so I need to look at this. Okay, here. No, here. Yes. Okay. Lottie. Media file. Media file, JSON. Yep, we're there. Sorry for the flashing back and forth. Custom action pop-up. Custom URL action pop-up. Action open pop. Wait, link custom URL pop-up. Open pop-up. Okay. Custom URL pop-up. Open pop-up. Test Poppy template. Okay, we're good there. We're cooking with gas. All right, and then the settings, home, settings. Okay. On click, trigger on click. On click. I wondered why that wasn't there. That was a mistake. Okay. Loop, no. I do want it to loop. I want it to loop 3 times. So we're just going to leave that there because I want it. All right. And then start point 0 and 100. Okay. Play speed 0 and 100. SVG, and that's good. Okay. So I fixed the viewport problem that was set to viewport. It didn't need to be viewport. It needed to be on click. Okay. So let's hit update. Oh, you're all right, Pixta. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go here and hard refresh. But it's not animating. I want it to loop 3 times. Not on click. Okay, so let's go back and fix that. Okay, I'm just playing. That's, sometimes I'm not logical, Pixta. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just illogical. 0, 1. How about we just put 1 there? Okay, so we're not going to turn it on loop. See, that defeats the purpose of having a Lottie as a thing. If you turn off the on click, you won't see, you'll see it in the background. See right there in the background? Because if this was not a 50%, why would you And that's broken. Okay. Loop must be off. Okay, hold on. Loop, loop, loop. Loopity doop. Here we go. I'm on the home page. Close you. Okay. Loop must be off. Settings. Play speed. 1. Loop off. Trigger on click. Okay. All right. I think we're having a disconnect in our communication in what I want to have happen and what is universally standard. Okay, go to settings. Edit Lottie. On click. On hover. Yes, it has to be on click. True. But I want the Lottie to play once when you get to the page. That's why I set it to viewport. But that's not right. Lottie. But see, it's already linking because when you click it, the URL will make the pop-up pop up. It's doing what I want it to do for the initial Lottie on the page. So let me hit update. For my craziness, this is what I want it to do. So when I hit hard refresh, in the viewport, it will play 1 time or 3 times or whatever to grab your attention. But when you come over to it, when you click on it, it will make the pop-up happen. Yes? Yes. And then what I would like to have happen is this to animate as well. Viewport. Hold on. Hold on. Viewport. Edit Lottie. I'm there. Oops. Hoo. Trigger. Trigger on click. But you see, wait. I got it. Okay, on click. Go viewport. Because it's gonna play. Yeah. Then you go custom URL pop-up. Close it. Yes. There we go. This is what I want. What I didn't do was settings, viewport. Yes. Now it's going to work the way I wanted it to work. Now it's working. Now it's working the way I want it to work. When it comes in, it's going to animate. When I click this pop-up, that animates too, because I have to set it to viewport. I want it to animate. Then when I click it, it closes. That's what I wanted it to do. That's what I wanted it to do. Okay, last two screenshots. Okay, the last two are right here. Custom URL, close pop-up, trigger on click. Okay, we don't, the speed and all that stuff, that's just minute details. But, okay, so what I learned today about pop-ups is, let me hit refresh here. When the page loads, the on the page Lottie animates. When I click on it, it also animates in the pop-up. Why? Because it's set to, what's that word? Viewport. It's set to viewport. I don't want to have to click it. I don't want to have to hover over it. We could have it hovered over. But what I wanted it to do was automatically play itself and then have its trigger link to open a pop-up or close the pop-up. And we accomplished that, didn't we, boys and girls? Oh, but yes, we did. Finally, with Pix's help to clarifying what I needed, wanted, and using pop-ups. Yes, together we accomplished it. Thank you, Pixta. And it animates, and then when I click on it, it closes. That's what I wanted. I wanted the animation to happen inside of the pop-up. Not when I hovered or not when I clicked on it. So we accomplished the goal. Yes, we did. Lovely, lovely. And I've been on for 2 hours, and it's time for lunch. Silly question, why is the pop-up 50% transparent? Because someone asked how to make it 50%. And so we'll go back and I'll show you in the test poppy. If we go down here to the settings, oops, I clicked it the wrong way. Pop-up settings, we went to the style and we chose the color and turned the transparency to 50% because somebody wanted to know how to do that. So that's why I did it. Uh-oh, Pixta sent me another email. Hold on, let me go look. Okay, let's go back, turn off my pointer. Let me hit refresh. No. I have checked my email and now, oop, there it is. Clicky click. Download. All right, hold on, cancel. Let me just hit go. Couldn't preview, there was a problem playing this video. Okay, you got to download it. Okay, hit the desktop, baby. All right, here we go. Boop. Videos can be WebM. Did I just learn something today? Show in Finder. Oops, there it is. Okay. WebM. Okay, he's got a video. Here we go. Okay. Where you can have it. Okay, let's play it again. Okay. So there's the, Okay, so it triggers the pop-up and it also closes it. Okay, now my brain just exploded and it's time for lunch. All right, hold on. So I'm running on fumes here. Oh, you've made me speechless. You've made me speechless. So what I want to know is, okay, yeah, brain exploded. So did you align? Oh, let's just watch that one more time, boys and girls, because that just explodes my mind. What I want to know is, okay, let's just go and look at it one more time. Let me just hit pause. Okay, whoa. You're getting ready to click a hamburger menu. Okay? And that hamburger menu is in the header. All right, step by step. When you click it, when you click that hamburger icon, you obviously made the pop-up for the menu show up. So when you click it, it shows the pop-up. But how are you getting two things to happen with the same button? Is it when you hover on it? Because there has to be two states. There has to be two states, a hover and a click, because it can't be a click and a click. Yes, it is two buttons exactly covering itself. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It had to have been that way. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. All righty. Yes, you did. You covered them up one on top of the other. All righty. Thank you, Pixta, for that lovely video. Appreciate it. Because my mind needs fuel. My brain needs fuel because I've used all my brain cells for this 2 hours and 15 minutes. Very, very good. Okay. Didn't know you could do that, but yes, it is possible. It is possible. Lovely, lovely. And I have lovely enjoyed Pixta's guidance today. And everybody else that showed up. And again, I apologize to... You don't have to apologize. Well, I did a boo-boo. Eddie thought he could come and chat with me today, and I have a 2-day waiting period for new subscribers. So, with that being said, it is noon in the eastern side of the United States, and it's lunchtime because I have worked myself up into an appetite, and I keep looking at my screen and not at you, and that's becoming a bad habit. Yes, because I can see myself, but I'm supposed to be looking at you. Yes, yes. And so let's just solve this problem right here. Because it's big, I'm going to make it smaller. So I'm not apt to looking at myself. Then I can make the chat screen bigger and see more of your lovely responses. Thanks again for another thumbs up. I appreciate it. We've learned a lot today. I've learned a lot today with the help of our lovely chat member, Pixta. So y'all be good, and I'll be back on Thursday. So I hope to see you then. Bye for now. And the button didn't work. Well, I'll just have to hit it manually.